You hear that? Getting a little cold out here. Warm up. Someone following us? Let's try onto the Aurora. It's a first-person mystery-like horror-esque game. Let's get into it. That's a new game because that's the only thing we can interact with here. This is from the people who brought us. I'll get back to you on that. Accused of witchcraft and sentenced to death by burning, you escape upon the eve of execution. Availing yourself a stolen fishing vessel, you embark upon a hazardous ocean crossing towards a fabled safe haven. Unto the Aurora. Part 1. Ye may gang far, you may go farther. So, we can move around. Good. We can get in here for heat. This is a survival game as well. E, read the journal. When I was a wee girl, my mother told me about a place to the far north where fish and quid weather are plenty. Sailing instructions. It's a lot to keep track of. Man, okay. So, to get the vessel moving forward, we need to turn the compass into the wind. And Z. So it's the opposite of where the arrow is. Got it. There we go. Now we should be moving. Now we're moving. Let's warm up. Okay, we are moving. We'll need to make sure we don't run into that. Here we got towards sights and stuff. That's a new entry. So we right click to do that. Oh, we got a flash of color. We got something. And this tells us right here, the fireflies around the candle, that we got something new. That's new as well. That's new also. Let's go and see. Yep. The wind's coming from that direction. So we want to fill our sails and head this way. Found something new. Another boat. Like an exploration game. Now the wind's coming from that direction. No, we want to go this way. You hear that? Getting a little cold out here. Warm up. Someone following us? I'm passing the lighthouse now, meaning I am beyond the jurisdiction of the court. I'm headed north and I should go approach the vast field of basalt columns by nightfall. I'm sure they have a name, but we weren't taught such things in the village. I've heard in land beyond the Aurora there's a library filled with books about rocks and animals and stars and all such things. Okay, new wind direction. Being on the lookout for anything. So if I were to hit escape, okay, now we have settings. Go into here. Unfortunately, we don't have sound settings. So the game's just gonna be loud. Keep the wind in our sails. keep going. Getting real dark. Uh-oh. Oh, we got further. Part 2. A sky full of stars. I guess we're approaching this. I think that's about it. There was a lady who lived in these crannogs that came to barter scallops for flour every few months at the market. She tell me wonderful tales about living in the sea amongst the basalt columns. She told me that they'd stood for hundreds of years, replacing the logs, holding them up every few years. I'd always thought they'd be wonderful homes. Hearing the waves crash below you while you are suspended safe. All right, let's get a move on. I'm assuming this is where we're headed. Getting a little cold. Cygnus, the swan. We keep hitting the wall if we go straight. It seems like we stopped. Are we trying to leave? Okay. The water is unsettled tonight. Perhaps it's the moon's thrall. On my first night, I reached the field of towering basalt columns. One had a waterfall gushing from its peak. Is this where we're supposed to be? But the wind's coming from behind us. See, this is awkward because the wind is coming from an angle where if we directly face where it's coming from, it's just gonna push us into the wall there. But we came from that direction. Do they want us to backtrack? I don't know. But it seems like this is all we're gonna get to for now. On to the Aurora. It's been interesting. I would have liked for voiceovers and such, but the atmosphere is cool and a bit more clear of direction because here really not sure where to go now since the wind is steering us into a wall and you can only move the boat if you're in the path of the wind. But yeah, until next time. Unto the Aurora. Oh, we got fish. Oh, wait. I saw that moving though. Wait. It's moving. Can't interact with it though. Unto the Aurora.